Hello everyone. Today we are just going to very exciting things. What we will do from here, we will analyze the PDF. Means we can analyze anything, but here we are just going to analyze the resume. We will upload the resume, and from the after uploading the resume, we will analysis about that resume. Right. So for this, I had write some code. Let me explain everything one by one. Line number one, we can see that import Streamlit as ST. What exactly it is? Streamlit is used to build the interactive web app using the pure Python code. So we are writing the Python code and we will use it and build the interactive web app. So yes, we will just going to build a um, web app. So it's a very exciting for today, right? And as HT is the area of the internet, right? After that, we are using the PYPDF2. PYPDF2 is also a library which is used to read the PDF. As I already told you that we are just going to read the PDF, extract the data from PDF and analysis the PDF value. So we are using that one. This is the line number two, right? OS that is used to build the Python module, right? Used to environment variable operations, all these things. Now, this is the from Open AI import Azure OpenAI, right? So Azure OpenAI service we are just going to use, and this is the client side SDK to interact with the Azure hosted GPT models, right? And another one is the from .NET env import load. So this is the Python .NET environment, and it is something to load the .NET things, right? And after that, let's come to the load .NET dot environment. Load dot environment is the load env file into environmental variable securely. Load .NET load dot environment means we are going to load the environmental variable. Environmental variable is something like configuration things. So I cannot show you our configuration file, but yeah, something for your understanding, I create the config file. This is something my config file. In that you can see I am using the Azure OpenAI key, which is here, right? And OpenAI key is in env will be like this. Azure Open Endpoint will be like this, and deployment name will be here, right? So I don't think for load.env you have any confusion. So dot env is the file where we put all the configuration related things, right? Why we separated from this application level? Because this is the something configuration level things. Normally in our .NET application or any application config related things we put it separately, right? So that's why here also. After that, what we will going to do, we are using the client.azure OpenAI. Here we are putting the .NET environment dot environment and OpenAI key version Azure OpenAI endpoint, right? And deployment, right? And we will put the git deployment. This is the something which is used to OpenAI client setup, right? After that, let me break it in the different parts. os.getEnv is fetch the value from the environment. API underscore key, which we have. API underscore key is used to get the key value, right? Authentication. Azure underscore endpoint is used to Azure resource URL. API underscore version is secure the is capability of the API, right? After that, we have a deployment name. So deployment name is the name of deployment in Azure. You deploy a model like GPT-4 and all this, right? After that, what we have after that, everything is very simple. I am not doing anything. Everything is written here. Okay, that is something to extract the PDF. That is the PDF file, right? Read the PDF, read the text, extract the text from there, and return the text, right? Now all these things we are going to do from the PDF, and once we will extract text from each page, what we are going, we will writing text plus equal to page dot extracted, that is concatenate all the text into one string, right? This is also very simple thing. I don't think there is any issue in. Now we are going. This is the means our complete code. Now once we are just going to start to upload the file. So how it will be look like browser. So for browser we are using st as I would already to stimulate alias, right? It's above of that stimulate st title will be there. We can upload the file from here. Type only I write PDF. Otherwise, you want more than type of the file, then doc, text, anything you can upload. But I am just using upload resume, and then extract it and preview the resume, right? And once preview the resume, then yes, everything is you have a conditional logics, app flow, everything you can do from here, right? Resume score, key skill, all these things means after analysis of the resume, it give you the score out of 100, skill, missing skill, improvement, and suggestion. All these things it will provide you as a text, right? Let's run the application and check it, right? Let me run it. This is used to stimulate, right? Now we will get the browser. Yes, yes, in the local host. We you can see here. Stimulate is yes. You can see the application is here. Let me browse. I have a PDF. The resume. See, this is the resume of someone, senior .NET developer like this and all these things, right? Having 13 years of experience, .NET developer. And let me analyze. So everything is going on endpoint of the Azure API side. I am not doing anything. The model which I am using, consuming, that will do everything. So if you want to inherit that model in your application, then you can also use it. It's a chargeable, pay as you go, as it's up to you how means. But right now I am using the free service, so you can see analysis. After analysis, the resume score is 84 out of 100. Key skill are ASP.NET Core, Web API, Entity Framework, Azure, DevOps, right? Missing skills are like Docker, Kubernetes, serverless, right? Improvement suggestion are these things, right? Formatting and presentation. So these are the things. So this is the resume analyzer application which I have created, and I hope you guys understand. Still, you have any issue, you can call me. I will provide you a complete code, as well as I will provide you all these things which is related to this, right? And thank you for watching.